Yeah, so much problem with me so-called friends. Problem with the girl I love. Whole heap of them we said them know popcorn. Them never know the place I was. People we know the real struggle me feel. Are people like Squid and Cause. This music is like a battle to me. So much hatred and grudge. But in the midst of all his enemies, try you keep me firm and strong. Bad mind and jealousy just get me feet. Try you keep me firm and strong, yeah. Give me the energy me need. Try you keep me firm and strong. Unruly keep winning by enemies, yeah. Try you keep me firm and strong, yeah. Strong already. Strong already, you know. Strong already. Strong already. Strong already, you know. Me no friendly with the media. Everyone already know. Some people go believe everything them see on TV. Everything them hear on radio. Them see you with your thing, I eat them one. Them plan up how fi take it from you. That now go vex if I'm a gun me draw. Empty I'm a keep on you. But in the midst of all his enemies, try you keep me firm and strong. Bad mind and jealousy just get me feet. Try you keep me firm and strong, yeah. Give me the energy me need. Try you keep me firm and strong. Unruly keep winning by enemies, yeah. Try you keep me firm and strong, yeah. Strong already. Strong already, you know. Strong already. Strong already. Strong already, you know. Them no want to see we happy. Them no want to see we make it up. Oh, why do some photocopy? The most power them gain is with them out. All who are try stop papi. Not a sitting when we do. Billions for not nice, billions for true skull. Get the youths to make it and not be ungrateful. Because Panny Hill, you know about ungrateful. Pretty girl that give me wings like Red Bull. All I am the palm no waste, you know say every click full. You can't trust it up in them very skillful. Now in the means of all his enemies, try you keep me firm and strong. Bad mind and jealousy just get me feet. Try you keep me firm and strong, yeah. Give me the energy me need. Try you keep me firm and strong. And only keep winning my enemy. Try you keep me firm and strong, yeah. Strong already. Strong already, you know. Strong already. Strong already. Strong already, you know.
Concrete, I spend nights to them friend lives. I study every end them, got them a study. Even the cats who came for shit in love with you. Study every end them, got them a yeah, but I don't wanna see you. Enough man, I run one teach you them friend life. Enough they are brace up and cool concrete. I spend nights to them friend lives. I study every end them, and them a study. Even the cat she will claim so she in love with you. Study your friend them, and them a study. Beg you please just study them. Study your friend them, and them a study. Even the cat she will claim so she in love with you. Study your friend them, and them a study. Beg you please just study them. Them want blood over your outfit. They done with a notice. Still prime time and onset. So I got to say you wanna blow kiss. Them wanna get out quick. Deep in them fortunes. Yeah. But I don't wanna see you cry before you pray your enemy. The best to pray you put the fire. Where one get the box to go to fly.
Pull up. Pull up.
Enough man. I run one teach you them friend life. Enough they are brace up and cool concrete. I spend nights to them friend lives. I study a friend them, got them a study. Even they can't see where claim so she in love with you. Study a friend them, got them a study. Beg you please just study them. Study a friend them, got them a study. Even they can't see where claim so she in love with you. Study a friend them, got them a study. Beg you please just study them. Them want blood over your outfit. They done with a notice. Still prime time and onset. So I got to say you wanna blow kiss. Them wanna get out quick. Deep in them fortunes. Yeah. But I don't wanna see you cry before you pray your enemy. The best to pray you put the fire. Where one get the box to go to fly. Not true you have to open eyes. Nobody feel like them with yes, I study a friend them, and them a study you. Even the girl will claim so she in love with you. Study a friend them, and them a study you. Oh, please just study them. Say, study a friend them, and them a study you. Even the cat will claim so she in love with you. Study a friend them, and them a study you. Can you please just study them? I sat that's the sound. A friend kill O'Neal and come around them over Portmore, nearly done him. So when me in the States, I see them come a lion from a running. Marcus words, them just brain where you grow it over here. Turn around, make your mother shed tears. One pants, one shoes, the same deal. We used to share long before we plan for not see up me here. So steady and friend them, got them a study. Even the girl will claim so she in love with you. Steady and friend them, got them a study. It's just study them. Study and friend them, got them a study. Even they get you with them, so she in love with you. Study and friend them, get them a study. Beg you please just study them. Enough man, I run one teach you them friend life. Enough they are cheap, people and cool concrete. I spend nights to them friend lives. I study a friend them a study. Liquid them a study. I beg you study a friend them.
Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our part in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Yeah, man. Just as it said, study the ones them out there. Yeah, we all know what it is and how it is. Now, yeah. I have a caption say ex parte order to the court. I know someone's probably out there say I would have messed this brethren here. I go with this now. Way my talk about what is this? And all my girl says, we just remain consistent. Yeah, in the basic information where we have share, I say a public slavery are going out there. And I say we have what is known as a legal entity. And them have some people what them call public entity administer over the legal entity out there in the public. You have some attorneys, some foreign people create their own organization and decide, say, yeah, them are going to enslave all population everywhere by way of colonial deception. And I said judgment out there. Fire burn to the core. Now, I'm not going to go too far, too in depth. I'm not going to go on too much with myself, because just, the description, me I give away a lot of hints. So for the public entity, them out there, them are going to realize that, where am I deal with? I wonder if I'm confused. No. But that's not lay out nothing, just plain for everybody running. Yeah. Yeah, people have to choose to apply themselves out there. I'm tell us our thing, a freedom. That's our only advocacy. When I want a financial fuckery, we don't want nothing from nobody. We just know so we have an inheritance we attach to it. Birth registration form. You understand? It attached to a certification of vital record. And I'm gonna talk from the perspective of this location. You understand? Where we have, the first hand knowledge of where we are dealing with. Yeah, man. So I man say, I can't start this because I don't want, what may I tell you, as me and my warrior brethren are reason and such. And everything them people you forget about, yeah. Yeah, man. Some of them know nothing about them. Nothing. They're like intellectual pirates. They know absolutely nothing about them. And them not giving us support, nor no strength. But, when the Most High said, just do the work and not watch that. It's not about that. It's about bringing awareness, yeah, man, to the ones that will need it. Simon going to say ex parte order to the court for the revocation and liquidation of the beneficiary trust and the tax registration trust / social security trust. On the island here, they call it tax registration. On the mainland there, they call it social security trust. Yeah, man, a whole different level we are kind of step on, because through them always draw in them jurisdiction by way of them, policy enforcer, slave catcher, what them call police, those coppers. So we have said for the public record and honorable clarification, I, the living man, and the creator of the original certification of vital record / birth registration form trust, known as Linton O'Neill Dallas Beneficiary Trust. That means I just straight name Linton O'Neill Dallas, up on lowercase, Beneficiary Trust. And then we're going to go on to say, I, Linton O'Neill Dallas. Now again, when we started, I man say I, the living man. But let me give you the name I'm going to put up there. Well, I don't want to give you too much. I'm not fond of these things. Let me continue. Now, I, the living man, is also to be referred to as the trustor and trustee of I-Man Beneficiary Trust, and as such has the right to hereby declare the following action to be executed or be executed. Yeah, man. So again, the certification of vital record is a trust, but the trust is in a named entity. But this named entity is the beneficiary trust, meaning it's in upper and lower case. This is where we don't say. This is what would represent the guarantor. You understand? Now, the second trust what we are talking about, which would be the Social Security Trust or the Tax Registration Trust, which was set up from my beneficiary trust. You understand? With my legal name entity. That's what I call the surety. John, I want to go on here. Greetings, my lord. Honorable. Boy, you call me at an unusual time because I'm there right now in middle of one of them judgment live there where me expose Babylon inside out. I wonder if your work can be out of Babylon and I come be that devil's advocate. You feel like you're up to it right now, sir? Yes, I. Yes, yes, I. Yes, I. Yes, I. Here we go on. Here we go on. Me in a live right now. You want me to touch you forward as soon as me get off of the live, yeah? All right. I'm going to do that, my king. Salute out there, my king. Honorable. Honorable. Yes, I. Give thanks and praise. Yeah, man, the 7-star general is an honor when the man that touch base and check in, believe it. Yeah, man. But let's get back to the judgment out there. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the second trust, which would be the tax registration number trust or the Social Security trust. Yeah, them understand this now is a whole different thing. However, this trust was set up from my, I was going with my foot. Oh, I was going. Oh, I was going. What going, yeah. Honorable warrior, right now me in a live as we are speaking. Yeah, so yeah. Now I probably can touch base with you later. Yeah, but remember the stipulation. I'm not going to talk and they are them now send a strength to me. You understand? I'm not going to allow no one to pick my brain and not like that. Because from a step forward, I can't say where I come from, know what I deal with, and know what is about. So it makes sense for me to compensate before they start even try for engagement. You understand? Strengthen up the office. You know what I mean? Make sure $100 go in one corner there. So through you there locally, and then you can just touch base with me and I can interact with the item. Outside of that, go and work with the YouTube area, brother. The ones that can get is an introduction from express to the items. My time not free, brethren. You get me? I put in enough work on the YouTube area in that arena. So just go and take your time and, make we just take the time to get here. Honor out the warrior. Why people, forgive me. Because a warrior this one I come across and thing. I'm supposed to can jump on in the live and see what go on, but one's no mind to engage, but them just engage and come with all different kind of things. And the moment them start speaking, a man like me can do so, boy. Either them just a start, either them a try a thing, but me can know, say, and a freedom them really I deal with. Them probably have other issues, but I use this kind of, freedom talk as a gateway to get to you. You know what I mean? So I don't really have interest in these things. They are them want to talk to me, they are them send a strength. After I like say, boy, I said, buy a house for me or buy a car for me. I say, make sure I can buy a spliff and some water after I done talk to you. Because if you go talk to an attorney, you have to go pay for consultancy. If you got a doctor, you have to go pay for consultancy. So why the mess and I feel like when I want to just approach a man like me? Freely. I give you one little thing and say, watch that, this is what it is. You understand? When you're looking at the description, you're going to see all kind of way where you can donate or support. If you choose not to, fuck off. Don't waste my time. Don't try and engage with me. How much time you're going to say that kind of thing? Remember me telling you, the most I choose who him choose, And I know it break a lot of heart because of me that you start talk this way. But you not feel that take it or leave it. Because nobody else not bring it. Don't waste my time. Jano, come like that judgment, you stay away, bear interruption and distraction. Come like I better me not bother talk about this and move in a different direction. Yeah, I make a beat some tune about you. I'm going to keep that part of the information your private, because I tell you, It's like the principality, them out there say, no, sovereign man. I can't believe you sit down on this kind of information. Yeah, man, I'm going to say 4 people in my thing line up, which is a lot. Now, normally, I'm probably Joel Jaguar, I'm probably an extra warrior, whatever. But everybody curious to see what it is. Jaguar, them not easy out there, you know, my lord. Them not easy out here. Anyway, let me go on, Sean. Now, I'm gonna say that second trust, which is the Social Security Trust, was set up from the Beneficiary Trust under constructive fraud and is known as the All Capital Linton O'Neill Dallas Tax Registration Trust here on the island, with the federal corporation being the trustee and the living man as an individual, which would be I, would be the beneficiary. You understand? And this is created by and as a settler, grantor of the initial funding asset that came from my beneficiary trust. Remember me I talk about 2 trusts. One is the beneficiary trust and the other one is the Social Security Tax Trust where them Babylon people have an all capital name entity where for them thing where them are regulate. We are break it down for the next level, you know, but we don't want to go too hard, you know what I mean? We're not giving a ratings out there. You understand? So I don't forget too much. This is just for my small group of people where I push our energy towards I, and then in general, for the ones that will just have a natural curiosity and a little quiet love for I, but them afraid to express it. And for uno. For the haters them out there, I send a rotted spirit in a phone zone, you see. And you see when that spirit they reach in a phone zone, you going to feel a discomfort at first. And then when you see the judgment, that's when the recollection I get, you know. What me I say, unfair game we play twice. Know what you're doing out there. You understand? Know what you're doing out there. The unfair game you want to choose to play, it will play twice, it will play twice, and it will tear your ass up out there. Be careful. Be careful. That's why we say truth is supreme. Truth will always be supreme. Yeah, man. So again, them say created by and as the settler grantor of the initial funding asset that came from my beneficiary trust under the direction of the soon to be new trustees, the federal government corporation that form the all capital tax registration or social security trust. It's formed by Babylon. But we are get to the specifics now. And like before, we are said, just the legal entity is the straw man. No, we are say yes, the straw man is there, but you have to comprehend a 2 different things are go on. Remember, I'm telling you, when me I deal with the notice of recognizance, I say I signed 2 contracts that day. I sign a guarantee contract, which me have a copy of it. And I sign a notice of recognizance, which I do have a copy. And I cancel everything because through me know what I go on. But Babylon never issue me the guarantee contract openly. But again, when the Messiah deal with you, it make you get access to things where the average folks can never have access to. Go contemplate what I just said. Again, the Messiah choose who him choose. He not care about uno and no feelings. I don't like me want to come out here, come go on like me know these things. You understand? I just find myself have to come chant this thing. Naturally. Yeah, man, because we don't have it out here. Especially in our area, the Western Territory. We just have some colonized slave. I teach a lot of colonized fuckery out there. Enslave I people unknowingly. Because if you colonize, you can always approach these things from a colonized perspective, from an enslaved perspective. That's why I can't take me. And again, The Most High chose who Him chose. We not care about our feelings. We have fire burning up to the core. That we not beg no friend boy. We have said Babylon run public slavery. And when we are chanted, uno same one a fire burn with. So we have said, here what? We're going to lit a fire and light all around out there. Yeah, man, from uno support the colonization, fire burn for uno core. We don't care nothing about uno. Why? Because slavery has been outlawed and abolished. So you can't impose no slavery upon it. That's why we said rifle. That's why we said where the Russian president name? President Putin with him fancy red button for press. I don't think that we are dealing with. When I want where name? Donald Trump with them cross-dressing people them around there talk about them are still maintain colonization and still maintain them sophisticated slavery. Man free. A man choose to be free, but we never can express it without accurate knowledge. That hurt them feeling. Them I say, why are him have them kind of information there? And me I say, Sodomite up under your orin, mama, who you want have it? The Sodomite bastard, yellow belly, coward of a daddy. No? The Most High use me. Yeah, man. So what you know? Reject the Most High and reject the Most High emissary and stay in your colonization, stay in your slavery. Like we hear zero, fire, burn, to no core. Judgment we are bring. We not beg no friend out here. A judgment we are bring. Yeah, man. Salute, judgment. Anna, salute, ruach. Wanna know what is that? Yeah, man. They must say the divine spirit that. So a high rating and respect when you hear ones are here upon that level. And you hear what the man say, global origination. I like keep it simple and say how work. Because a boy can't come mix me with a batty boy when me and them are no friend. If he's a gay boy, and me not have no problem with you, or he's a gay woman, and me not have no problem with you, then me not, you know, no problem. Yeah, I work. And you can link me and get information all when you're gay. What me don't like is these politicians impose gay rules and regulation and I call it law. Batty boy, don't try that. Stay in your closet. That's all we have said. A moral correctness. That's all me I say. That's all me I say. Me not say you can't do what you want to do. Me I say don't impose it because we not in it. You know what I mean? And when I'm having a private party, we not try break in for come sit. No. And when it leak, people will talk about it and we still not have no interest. But when you're not going to write policy and not going to enforce compliance to these cross-dressing policy, with some cross-dressing sissy, right, then we have fire burn it and say that are no law, sodomite. And then we can hunt and chop off on the head. Why? Because we not break law. Yeah, man. We not break law. We don't like when we talk this way. But we not come here for pet. No different when Christ come himself, come and bring in a sword. I make some foreign people are telling about Christ as I turn the other cheek. Bullshit. Nothing can't go like that. Yeah, so now we're going to look on this other trust again. We're going to look on the Social Security Trust contract. Seeing was never properly ratified. That's why I say it is a presumption and only implied. Them just implies say you pledge allegiance to them and them nonsense. You know what I mean? Proper consideration were never given. Under suppressor, the truth has been held in concealment. And under suggestion, fallacy, or falsity, meaning the trustees, which is these public trustees, have made numerous statements of falsehood about the Social Security Trust or the tax registration number trust for their own unjust gain. And them thing here go on, but you can't know it because again, them not go teach it in the school. And no guru now express it this way. How can they? All of them line up and learn right now, but them won't let you know. And then you're going to hear them tell us, say, oh, we know this all along. And oh, we've done this all along. You're lying, colonized, cross-dressing, fuck, talking, Negro, liar. Oh, nobody not talk freedom except we round, yeah? All I not talk assimilation and financial, you know what I mean, attachment. We want to have all kind of latches where Babylon put down. No? This is why we share information and express. We free. We can't talk for the rest of our bed. Now, the falsehood about this Social Security Trust and for their own unjust gain, the living man, which is I, has been a sub-funder of the labor value into the all-capital tax registration trust account or Social Security Trust account, that all-capital entity, the birth certificate we want to have. And at the same time is the name beneficiary. God, they make you the beneficiary, you know, but only after the age of 65, retirement age, thereby being prevented from having lawful access to full labor funds. How much I want to know them things that are going out there? We can make a presumptive statement just like anybody else. And we can ask the government or any one of them public entity to rebut it under penalty of perjury. You think a joke thing? And I'm going to see me have an insurance name somewhere on the description. Yeah, these are just hints. Yeah. We are showing them a range, you know. I'm telling us a cannon we talk about. Not just light firearm, light armament. We like with big old Port Royal cannon. We know so the pirates, them always are coming our location from them pirate, commercial, merchant, slave ship. So we don't want them come near our island, so we use the cannon. We blow them out of the water from way out there. So we are shoot at them from them all and enter around a Cuba. So we are shoot at them. Long range, like how you see me a judgment. The United States Congress right now. And me a judgment FIDI commissary up in a Boston, Massachusetts, they what them call them business trust. Me a judgment them location there and say, watch out. Only is complicit with these public servants to play this Mickey Mouse game. So we're going to lit a fire on a location and burn it down with truth. Yeah, man, with truth. No wonder how everyone on the island they get them kind of information and have them clarity. Yeah, tell them so we ancient, and we set it. Yeah, man, so I want to bring it, we're going to dissect it easily. Easily. Now, again, we said the living man, which is I, is hereby rejecting and terminating the beneficiary part of the all-capital tax registration or Social Security Trust. We are terminate that. Therefore, there is no longer a need for this trust. We don't need it no more to be in existence. It is hereby requested by the true and real trustor, settlor, that the that any court judge, James M. Sullivan, and clerk majesty, Donald P. should also operate as the protector of that court and for the Joel Campbell all-capital Social Security Trust liquidation and return all the required assets to the Joel Campbell Beneficiary Trust. it is also required that the, hey, boy, me I tell you. Joel, just forgive me, because you know me have to incorporate you, because you're my warrior, and anything when me I do for myself, me I gotta do it for you. So me now go free myself and I left the blueprint. Me now just a show you, I'm a warrior. Me I left the blueprint for you. You understand? Me I left the blueprint so you just step through them door and do what you do and move on and show and teach all others. And that's right there, you know. But let me get back down in that. Me now show them the image of how we structure the document. We now do it. We just a chant out there. Yeah, man. And then held in that trust. All right. Again, the liquidation and return all required asset to my beneficiary trust. It is also required that the asset labor value that was deposited into the Social Security Trust, or on the island here, the tax registration trust, banking system, and then held in the trust account, it is approximately 18 million US dollar in value. It's so much money that my lord, my people. And a Jamaican dollar we are talking about, you know, we are talking about federal level. 18 million US dollar in value for I, the true and living man, by right, or to be returned under Axio Depositor Director. This is when, you know, say, I am going to bring a claim as the depositor. Yeah, man. Now, the second part, I, the living man, is the creator of the original certification of vital record trust, known as my legal name, Linton O'Neill Dallas Beneficiary Trust, upper and lowercase. And that the U.S. bankruptcy trustee were the grantor settler of that trust. Why it was like that? Because I'm telling you, upon Jamaica, when you do the research, you're going to find so the birth certificate is housed up in a Boston, Massachusetts business trust, Fidelity. Me and them now have a non-disclosure agreement, so I can't talk out me talk and them can't penalize me. Or tell me, so they're going to take away any kind of millions of dollars where them did give to me. Me not get nothing, so me have burn it down. Yeah, burn it down with truth. Them never teach me this. So which sodomite can tell me so me not fit talk. Tell your own mother that the trust was set up as followed. The trustee is a living man, which is I. And the federal or state corporation were to be the beneficiaries. That's how them structure for them thing. And it worked. Because we know not. That's why them do what them do. Now we said the requirements of my beneficiary trust has been fulfilled. And the trust is to be executed. Yeah, never know. We're going to take our time and figure these things out. First requirement was the initial time of 18 years as required by the U.S. bankruptcy trustees as grantor settler of the trust. That being completed, because we passed them 18 and 25 years. We're over 40 and 50 now. You understand? That being completed, the next point would be in the maximum life of a beneficiary trust, which is 25 years. That's why I'm telling you, when I go in there and look and see all of these things, I'm supposed to be getting a few million in the US. But it just there a turnover, because I'm not learning enough to gain access. So I take time, either go and tear it down and mash it up. You know what? Or I'm go and give me access, one out of the two, but it's a hostile takeover. You know, want a sodomite give me a talk about, yeah. Go row, stand down. Stand down in a phone like dresses want to wear. Go row. Softies out there. You colonized girls. Afraid to challenge this system straight up. We don't never do what me I do. We don't not bring this information this way. So stand down. Get in line. Or I send you to the back of the class and make you have to bring some kind of apple or orange or a fruit basket before I let you enter again. Stand down. Again, the first requirement, you have to reach 18 years old. You understand? And that being completed, then the lifespan of the trust, the maximum lifespan is 25 years. And remember, I'm telling you, this trust, for my one personally, it was created when I was about 10 years old. I think it was 1982. Because I have them documents I can show later, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And with no contract renewal, because we never renew nothing, and is now operating only on the fact that no one has contested its operation. So now I'm not going to contest it. I'm going to contest it from a brethren named Joel Jaguar. Where some people up there go on like them tech weave for dunks. And me I say on a public servant. And me I say me go carry on a band and we want a little $1 million they want to have lock way, and we're going to want the maximum part of the band, which is 5 million, and then we fee schedule come in. We're going to burn down on the town. We're going to put in so much debt, we're going to have to bow down and worship with, and we're going to reject on the worship. Because we don't want to worship. We have to live up full, live truthful, live correct. Yeah. Yeah, man. Work with the golden rules. Do no harm, do no wrong, and we're good. That's it. We don't want nothing more from them. Yeah, man. Now, the second requirement is the living man, which is I, has also under civil law obtained full age, 25 years or older, as being of the age of legal majority. You understand? With the fulfillment of the above requirement, it is also noted that the living man, I, and my brethren Joel, has the free and clear title to the property known as the earthly living body. Jokers, it's over. Checkmate. Checkmate. Yeah, man, checkmate. Now we're going to bring some claim against you now after I want to get certain kind of information. Note, now the living man, I, is now to be considered as a full de jure American West Indian national and is not under the requirement of or subject to the colonial statutory laws or its legal standards. There can be and is no justifiable equitable title claim by any of the beneficiaries of my beneficiary trust because the obligation has been fulfilled. Come read it out, Uno. Therefore, the trustor/trustee is hereby terminating the beneficiaries of my beneficiary trust and taking control of the equitable title. May I take it? Hostile take over, sodomites. It is a hard and fast rule that in trust law, the trustee cannot enjoy the benefit of the trust property, nor can the beneficiaries exercise any real control or ownership over the trust property. Whenever a single individual holds both the legal title and the equitable title to the trust property, the subtitles are once again unified into a single perfect title. That's why I was said individual, meaning separate one. At this point, again, unified into a single perfect title. The trust is said to be executed and cease to exist. So, when the beneficiaries has been terminated, both titles will have been unified into a single perfect title. At this point, the trustor, trustee, has determined to have all the assets of my beneficiary trust and my brethren Joel and even other warriors them out there transferred into a new express trust under the name House of Dallas, House of Campbell, House of All, House of whatever your last name is. That's the trust, not the society. On a fucking up out there. You guys are making a mess. You don't have this information. You don't have no patience. So I see how we express with trust, where them sodomite cannot have no control over. And by our house seal is verification. Now, all assets, being stocks, physical or monetary, remaining in the trust after settlement of the account are to be transferred to the direct control of the living man. I or my brethren, them out there, Joel Jaguar and the other ones, them, as the creator and trustor. Contemplate. Order for the court. This order is based on the facts of sound law and is also under the conclusive presumption of law. Therefore, the order is hereby given and concur with any court out there and them judges and them clerk magistrate, that the clerk magistrate and judge is to have the court contact all the required parties from both trusts, meaning from the beneficiary trust and from the social security or the tax registration trust, to meet with the living man, trustor, trustee, and start the liquidation or settlement process of these two trusts matter within 3 business days. That's it. No one never hear not like this, you know. I don't think me I show the rest of things them what we can bring. I'll just leave it right there for just my handful of people where we are sharing information. Yeah, man. We just leave it right there for the warrior them out there where I chose to humble themselves and learn. Because I call them knowledge of esoteric. Some other people will beg to differ and say, oh, we know that all along. And me I say, Sodomite, just show me where you have published any information like this out there. Just show me. Just present it so we can verify it and humble ourselves and say, I didn't know you was ahead of us. I'm sorry. Can you aid us now? And then you can help with who you was ahead. I know none of you is there. Because everybody colonized, including myself, until me decide to travel. That's how I express myself being free. I just say I not use no driver's license, I not use no registration, and I don't want nobody talk to me. And show me in a big bad and ugly, I just make sure me go study. So I use law as my reference and move through freely. But Jamaica have some criminal politician where them people are high. I don't know what them I deal with. But them decide to challenge me again and carry me in a court. And I embarrass them judicators. I embarrass their judiciary. I embarrass their attorney. I embarrass everything where them bring in front of me. And them get upset. And say, nah, just give him back in care and compensate him. We're going to dash it away and scrap it down and mash it up. And then we're going to just make a public announcement. And say, all who have cars at the impound, come and get it. And then I say, it's supposed to be issued to me. And me I say, no such thing. Because right now, I just build up my war chest. And that me I do. I just save my little 20 cents them and my 25 cents them and my little coins. So me I build up my war chest. Because me I go over Spanish Town, you know. And me I go in at them. I'm not tell them because I don't want them lock down the place and draw the car. I'm going to surprise them. And when I'm going them, I'm going to make them know, say, I am just here making a request, just inquiring about this cross-dressing court clerk Dave Kelly. You know what I mean? And this specific case number, cause me I tell you, say, me not get no justice. And I want my justice. You understand? Yeah, man. And then from there, me I go downtown, down at Harbour Street. Cause remember, me have my war chest, you know. Yeah, me think up, so me now go itch. I just make a drive from one point to the next. Right downtown at Harbour Street. And me I go in at them public defenders location and me I make a complaint. And I go dare them to tell me say I need money. Because I know them are going to run from me. I might get lucky and find somebody who honest and decent and say, yes, sovereign man. Long time we are waiting for you, I have to work with you. And right there, all of the part them will mean and know them formalities, we can get one of them legally if they handle those parts. But the directive are what me I deal with. You understand? I am chief counsel. That hurt my feelings. Because a lot of you want to usurp with information and create what you say you create and act as if you don't have any kind of authenticity. You're not authentic. Why? Again, you're still learning. You're learning from me. And you can't demonstrate that you're free. You learn all of these things from me. So stand down. I tell you, I man, mash up the Moorish organization, mash up the Maroon organization. All of them, I man, come start them kind of energy. I did it. I mean, I tell you right now, sir, all of the organization and everything want to create, all the trust, me I make it void. Because me I tell you, sir, it's foreign own and control. Uno are just pawns in the mid-side, and the colonizers are attached to all of it. So me I say, let's start fresh. Dissolve all those nonsense and start fresh. Yeah, man. You have to effect the public record. You have to have an official seal, not a closed seal. You need an open seal. The corporations use a closed seal because they're in a fictional capacity. We don't have no information like that. I bring it forward. I learned this from back in a Tommy Peppermint. And them thing that me that learn from Tommy. You understand? And what me do is improve on the information what she present. Because she don't have a process or a system out there. Now you have some little dumb people that come to your ear, them what the process? What you need to do? Them don't want to learn. Because through we said advocacy of freedom. It's not like where the gurus them on the mail and I tell you all kind of process. It's not like that. Where I said this is the way of life. This is extricating yourself from the colonization. This is walk away from the demonic principality and rulership over there. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different movement. It have nothing to do with politics. Nothing at all. It's above all of that and way beyond all of that. Yeah, man. It's not a joke. We are talking about law. We are talking about contract. We are talking about trust relationship. We are talking about trust agreement. We are talking about bond. We are talking about insurance. We are talking about negotiations. We are talking about negotiable instruments. It's just that we're up on the lawful side, not the colonized enslaved side. So our thing shall be different. Our approach shall be different. And our results shall be different. It's not a game. The most I choose who in choose, whether you like it or not. The most I choose who in choose. That's it. And we said judgment out there. We now come here beg no friend. I play a tambourine, a clap on a church. We are say let truth reign inside this earth. Let righteousness permeate the earth. At least make an effort, man. At least make we try. Make we try. At least make an effort. Talk truth. That's it. That's it. So when I come around and I try deceive me, no, sir, my thing spiritual, highly, way above all of the Obia man want to see out there. And me I choose to not go on with no ungodly thing. I'm telling you. Because if I say, boy, rat, I'm telling you some things where it just go over on the head. I'm telling you some simple things. And it go over on the head. They think the Obia man that miss it. They think the Obia man that out there want have nothing to do with a man like me. You know, you judge me. You know, you say that man that can't read me. You hear that man that make a tape and I say out a lie. Because I have the voice note. And then no. Me have the recording. Yeah, man. So, you know, if you choose to be deceived, I'm going to allow you in your deception. I man does know say about the most I say, hey, brethren, you can't keep them information. You go out there. And me I say, most I'm not going out there. I'm not talking to these people because I can't deal with them. You understand? Them too hard ears and stiff. You have to lick them with iron pipe, most I. You have to give them rifle warhead in them body, most I. And I can't manage that, so I'm not going out there. But here I am. Just like Jonah. I care how me run. I have to come back and talk this truth. So here I am. I will say ex parte order to the court. Now, let me look on some definitions since we're there. Constructive fraud. Constructive fraud in the field of contract law refers to a breach of a duty through material misrepresentation upon which a third party relies. The government is always a third party, so them are going to have the material misrepresentation to rely upon, which is the presumption of an agreement, of some kind of allegiance to their nonsense legal society. Unlike standard fraud, intent to deceive is not a requirement of constructive fraud. In other words, them now if you say them intent to deceive you, them just have to start do some things that carry you all the way from where you used to be. And if you don't know, it's fine. It's business as usual. This is why them say if you allow yourself to be deceived, there is no law against that. In other words, you can agree to be enslaved and no one can interact, interface, or get involved. This is why the international community don't look for you when you're in your political constituencies. This is why Andrew Holiness can get away with whatever it is. Because they must say, "Uno agree to have him do all away, my do." Yeah, man. Now, Axio Depositor Director. Now, they must say, the civil law, this is the name of an action which is brought by the depositor against the depositary in order to get back the thing deposited. Who deposit what? Remember, I'm telling us that them get the hospital birth record and carry it where? And go deposit it somewhere around the island records department, and then the registrar department now take it over and turn it in a all capital and bring it in a federal area. Now I get the clarity. Yeah. The next word is suggestio falsi, which is a statement of falsehood, like when the police write him witness statement and him not certified under penalty of perjury. And when him don't certify it under penalty of perjury, then it's a risk management game where the risk go right back to the federal bonding company, which is Fidelity, FIDI commissary. So this amount of fraud, whenever the party making it was bound to disclose the truth. It's like a police officer knowing take an oath of allegiance to uphold the constitutional laws and to serve the people well. But he might get a big extra paycheck to enforce compliance to public policy, which is outside of the constitutional law. Who express it this way? I have an invite, you know. If any one of them bad guru here, or any one of them big bad attorney here, hey, you can jump in, you know. You don't have to be afraid of me, you know. You understand? I'm just a man like the item out there, you know. The only difference is that me apply myself for myself. Me not allow no sodomite to impose for them information on me without me verify and qualify. So anyone on can jump in and choose to rebut what I'm bringing forward. What attorney? Somebody hashtag Yusuf L for me. I think he's some kind of urban guru. Hashtag Eon for me. I think he's some kind of non-urban guru. Who else is out there? We don't know among nobody else. When I come talk truth, no man. When I make me alone and run away with it, I won't know to set me up. I won't know to say me talk too much. Well, me I said judgment. Let true brain. Judgment. I make void all of what I do out there. I make void all government control, political control organization. I make void all foreign-owned trust organization. Question. If any of you go and create a trust right now, like how me everybody love to talk about them create this a trust and that a trust, are you not aware that them are go, even when you get a EIN number, it are derived from your birth registration form and from the tax registration number. That's where it are derived from. But you can walk away from that trust relationship and agreement and abandon everything that is there for create some new thing because you colonize, you enslave, and you want to show off and think you know anything at all when you know absolutely nothing what you're doing. And you create groups where create these nonsense and get a whole bunch of people down some rabbit hole where they can't escape until the federal government incarcerate them. A lot of people they are federal prison because a lot of so-called gurus out there. Sometimes it have nothing to do with the gurus. Sometimes these people just want listen to the guru and then become creative and do their own thing, being greedy. And when them get them judgment, they must say, oh, that guru or that guru. You can't play with a man like me. Because the little what me know, me share it. And the little what me know is like a mountain to majority of you out here. I'm telling you already, you know, sir, you know, we are just what I'm called, you know, the truth seeker, you know. We just do our thing our way. We not try, you know, disrupt nothing, but it's a true Babylon and beat with, because we not go through nothing, you know. Most of them where they out there, you know, we not go through nothing. And so the first time Babylon draw on in, I want to feel what it feel like. I tell you, it changed, you know, as it should. It changed, you know. So you see the ones them who are friend for me are the ones them who are loyal to what me I deal with, are the ones them who are support what me I deal with. Are the ones them make sure so them no want to see me up or not in a park unless me I choose to go in the park. You understand? Them not see me up on roadside unless me choose to do my video like that. Those are the ones them what me call my friend because of the loyalty what them show to I. This is why I say loyalty over family. Yeah, man. When you're committed to a thing, that commitment to that thing is bigger than all of us. And in my thing, the commitment is the truth of who we are, the truth of what we are, the truth of where we are, and the truth of how we are. And that's the allegiance there. But we have so much corrupt individuals that have come mix and mingle with us and have our best interests at heart. Them totally despise us, them totally detest us, and we can prove it. God, they mix with we, you know, but you never see them share our information publicly. People, just check. that will validate everything when I say. Just check. These people don't share our information. And you ask, why is that? Joel Jaguar, why is that?
No man, I run one to them friend life. Enough they are brace up and cool concrete. I spend nights to them friend lives. I study a friend them, got them a study. Even they can't see where came so shit in love with you. Study a friend them, got them a study. Beg you please just study them. Study a friend them, got them a study. Even they can't see where came so shit in love with you. Study a friend them, got them a study. Beg you please just study them. Them want blood over your outfit. They done with no notice. Still prime time and uncertain. So I can't say you wanna blow kids. Them wanna knock you out quick. Deep in them fortunes. Yeah, but I don't wanna see you cry before you pray your enemy. It best to pray you put the fire. Where one get the box, the boat the blind. Not true, you have to open eyes. Nobody feel like them wait. Yes, I study a friend. And them must study you. Even the girl that claims so she in love with you. Study your friend, and them must study you. Oh, please just study them. Study your friend, and them must study you. Even the cat that claims so she in love with you. Study your friend, and them must study you. Yeah, please just study them. I sentence this sound. A friend kill O'Neal and cover around them over port more nearly done him. So when me in the States, I'm see them come a lion from a running. Marcus words, them just brain where you grow it over here. Turn around, make your mother shed tears. One pants, one shoes, the same fear. We used to share long before we plan for not see you here. So steady your friend, got them master there. Even the girl that claims so she in love with you. Steady your friend, got them master there. It's just steady them. Steady your friend,
Give thanks. Give thanks. We have to always give thanks and praise. Salute artists. I acting. Because the artists, them are just the entertainer them, and some of them have some style and some tone where really give you, just give you mellow vibes. And I acting have a rated frequency in voice tone. If that brethren ever just stay balanced and stay out of the media and just stay balanced, going on some woodland and holding energy, this brother you go and take over. Just the the man have a melody where it's not normal. I tell you the truth, I rate the artist, man. The man have a melody where we're different from a lot of others out there. Yeah, man. The artist not normal, man. But more time we don't know what energy, we don't know what powers, we don't know what strength. So, as time go by, we just mature into it. The artist still have at least another 30 years worth of music in it before they even get old to say, all right, now old, man. Yeah, man, truly. So I rate the artist, man. I'll give them that one because true, we are talking about the friends then. So Popcorn, take it out.
Unruly, no fear, no invalid. Human beings are poisonous and take your life with ease. So if me don't protect myself, who the fuck gon' do it? Diamond from rolling, gotta pay homage. Message to the homies. With friends like these, who need enemy? Who need enemy? Who need enemy? With friends like these, who need enemy? Who need enemy? Who need enemy? Me life them a try to set up. Know the pagan them not like see me up. Tell them to try to run up. And gun on the rifle them now. That's why I'm staying on my zone. Them sell you out for your iPhone. Grandma said the world on my own. Never judge the king for my throne. When them a find me trust God. Get the youth, them no like see we bus charge. Wolf in a sheep, yours we not trust that. And they know wish good for we them.
Anna judgment, I just a look on that where they are say, they are talking on trust, and the I read maxims of equity and equity case law. Now, this are the thing now, my brother, with all due respect and clarity. Everything where them a do a colonization. So any trust where them put up, my lord, are the very same colonization, are the very same legal standards, guys, as rules and regulation being implemented. Don't be fooled. This is where the Babylonian them take all of our inheritance and wealth and also them hide it in a trust. What trust? We're going to tear down all of those things and make it void. And that's the energy, my lord. That's why I say we come with something different. A different perspective. Who taught you about trust? Now Babylon bring them fuck with around here. Before that, where your inheritance then? Before that, who were you? Before that, what were we as a people? These are the things we have to really discuss. These are the things we have to really, you know what I mean, pay attention to. Because me I tell you, sir, if them have a beneficiary, everything I trust out there, why you think them have the negotiable instruments laws out there? Why you think everybody want to play attorney game and act like them an attorney going into these places? Why you think that is? Because of the colonization. But when you approach it outside, like these people dumb. Kind of the first place, you have man. Which other man can create anything and after them administer a next man? That's impossible unless you're being deceived. Unless you're, you don't know what going on. So the them have to make sure them going on my catalog and see the depth where we have come from. So when I see we yassa now, when I know say boy when I get yassa by accident. You understand? And again, we're autonomous. We don't have no kind of secret funding from the little twisted society people. Nowhere. And me, I do the work, And me, I present the thing, them, You will have people come and attach themselves to me and create for them own thing and make it look like me sign off or have anything to do with their thing. No. My thing, I work Indian nation in America, this specific society. This is my thing. I create and coin that concept. The name derived from I. You understand? Everybody else can be Arawak. But when you say Arawak, you talk about a set apart specific society. I mean, I express to on which part our trust there. Our trust is in the house, not in the Awak Indian nation. Just jump on, the Awak Indian nation. From what perspective do you attach yourself? Because only free people exist within this society. And this is the free people who establish their house. And their house is just that, a trust. And everybody with their trust property come together to create that society. If we're not authentic as creators, as originators, and I wait for copy, we're not going to always follow. We're not going to always try catch up. And this is what me I said, stop the nonsense. Either you come on board and come clean and support what we are dealing with, so we can push forward, or we go and get crushed. Because me I tell you, the truth what me I bring, I got to rearrange absolutely everything. Everything. So continue playing games out there. Y'all continue playing games out there. Don't take me serious.
Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Yeah. Friends like these, who need enemies? Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Friends like these, who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Life fuck up sometime, and fuck up sometime. Free the dogs, them a sell black, we a FaceTime. Tell some of my friend them something and confide. Them see wanna chat me business pan FaceTime. Pussy them corrupt and dance so long time. Try no corruption can wash off with lime. Help them and them turn round and act like them blind. Them no remember the hard and difficult time. Modern day devil must a legion them sign. Missy Booga help friend and them treat him mankind. Envious line the unruly our giant. Poverty a heavy load. Friends like these who need enemy. Who need enemy? Who need enemy? Friends like these who need enemy. Who need enemy? Who need enemy? Sure, no mix and mingle, we no not up, yeah. Can't stop and rule, no matter what them say. But my friend, we have to dash them well. Watch every dollar where you are stack up, yeah. Who see them, I pray for me get locked up. Who see jump? Aye. Watch them on all real show and really fans, man. All really for life, man. Them a chat up.